What up, good people? Back with today's reflection. And today's reflection, I want to ask the question. I want to reflect on what was it we could learn from the Pharisees and the Sadducees. You know, a lot of time we dismiss the Pharisees and the Sadducees as the opponents because of them crucifying Jesus Christ. But I think we could learn that the importance of being humble. Had they been humble, the story would be a lot different. Now, of course, for us, you know, we knew the mission of Jesus Christ, so we don't want the story to be different. But I'm just saying that, like, if you allow yourselves to be humble, things in your life can change. You know, the Pharisees were these teachers and these high priests who went to the best schools. They had the best degrees. They were taught by the best teachers. They knew the Bible from front to back. They prayed 3-4 times a day. So they knew a lot. They were very wise, but they wasn't humbled. They just couldn't bring themselves to be humbled. They couldn't bring themselves to learn from this young person from Nazareth, who was a carpenter and a carpenter's son. They just couldn't bring themselves to think that this person knew more than them. What they didn't understand was Yeshua was the essence of knowledge. He was the essence of wisdom. He was the essence of understanding. He was the essence of knowing all things. And so had they just humbled themselves, they could have learned so much from Jesus Christ. And so a lot of times we dismiss them because every time he went to heal and teach, they always had questions. And I don't think the questions were bad. I think the questions were good questions, but it was the intentions behind the questions. They wasn't asking questions to learn and to gain wisdom. They were asking questions to be arrogant, to try to catch Jesus up, to try to blackmail him. And so we can learn a lot from the Pharisees and the Sadducees. It's okay to ask God questions, but we shouldn't ask God questions from a position of arrogance or a position of, being an asshole. We should ask God questions to want to gain understanding, gain wisdom, gain knowledge. And God will gladly answer those questions. But on our part, sometimes we have to humble ourselves and allow God to teach us. We have to listen. We have to humble ourselves and be quiet